Welcome to the channel, everyone. Today we're doing a unboxing, another D&D product unboxing. This time we have Crosshead's Creature Companion card box set. If you are unfamiliar with Crosshead, they are the studio that makes some really awesome PNG style D&D maps that you can plug into Roll20 or just use on your own, print them out for your tabletop games at home. He has a Patreon. I think it's just called Crosshead Studios. But they make these maps and stuff, and he just made this new box set called the Creature Companion set. It is this deck of 5e compatible creature cards in this this box. Looks really fantastic. The packaging's awesome, and it's supposed to contain every single card should have a different creature on it. And they have all the stat block and everything, so you can use these for random encounters, for just battles, for pets, mounts. And then the really cool thing about these in 5e is if you are a druid, you can just have this card with every creature that you could possibly wild shape into, and it gives you your stats, your HP, your attacks, everything that you need. So let's crack this thing open. The art is all made by Crosshead. It's fantastic. You can see, if it'll focus there, all of the creatures. These are actual creatures in there, like the giant ape and tiger and owls and stuff like that. I think this one is all, yeah, it says Beast Edition, so this is all just animals. Let me get it open here. I don't want to break the box at all because it's so cool. Opens just like a deck of cards, and let's see what we've got inside. So the first thing you see on the inside of the deck here is this like credits sheet. Pretty cool little insert there. It says art and design from Bert at Crosshead Studios, and then the credits are all of the people that support him on Patreon. I am one of them. That's how I got the cheaper version of this deck of cards and all the awesome maps and stuff. And then it's got this really cool legend. The card shows you how to kind of decipher. Sorry about the autofocus not working, guys. How to decipher every card. It has the ability scores, action types, attacks, all of that, and they all have this cool card back. And then right off the bat, it just goes right into it. The first creature, and I won't go through every single one by one here, but you can see right off the bat T-Rex, and it shows you in the corner here the CR of the monster, so the level, the armor class, HP, all of its stats and its damage and its special attacks and everything. So that is really cool, and they all have unique artwork. And then on the back they'll have a bigger version of the art as well, so if you know the stats already, you can kind of like place this on your table if you're playing tabletop style, and you can just have like a token or a mini of your T-Rex. If you got some sort of like a stand that you could set these in, you could actually use these as a mini on your table, so that's really cool. So there's a T-Rex, Triceratops, Pteranodon. There's a lot of dinosaurs. And then we've got wolf, weasel, warhorse, vulture. It looks like they're in alphabetical order, and there is a ton of these things you can see. What I'm really interested in, obviously the druid thing, like I was saying, but figuring out new creatures that you can use as like pets or mounts in your game just to make your players a little bit more happy with finding unique stuff that they're not used to, you know. From the DM side of things, there's a lot of options here, and you have your standard, you know, your bears and badgers and stuff. Let's try to find some of the more interesting things that you don't get to run into often in a game. Poisonous snake, octopus, mastiff. There's a mammoth here. That's very, very cool. Let's see if I can get that to autofocus on the mammoth. The artwork for these is just fantastic. It's this style that I'm used to from the Crosshead maps and stuff is really, really nice on these cards. So I won't go through every single one. I just wanted to open this up and show you guys. I think it's something that's really, really cool. I think what I'm going to do is sort them all by CR, and then I'm going to use them for random encounters in my campaigns. So if the party is traveling through the woods and they decide to take a long rest, I'll have them roll for a random encounter. And if they get one, I'll just pull something from the pile of CR that's equal to their level and have them fight it. Or I'll have them fight a big CR, like maybe they'll fight the T-Rex, and it'll just run through their camp and attack them a couple times, and then before they get a chance to do anything to it, it'll run away, you know, just as an interesting encounter and stuff like that you can do. The last episode of the stream, we fought against a raven, That would have been really helpful to have some artwork for it. Really, really cool Raven there. Yeah, there's just tons of stuff. Panthers, mules, killer whales, a wasp. Wow, killer wasp, vulture. There's all sorts of stuff in here, you guys. Definitely check out Crosshead Studios. I'm sure they have their own website, if not the Patreon. There's all sorts of stuff. There's mounts in here, draft horse. Yeah, this is fantastic stuff. Really, really awesome. I'll just kind of show everything here. All sorts of really cool cards with all sorts of stats and everything on there. Everything you could need. And the incredible artwork from Crosshead. That looks fantastic. Really, really like how they turned out. Super happy with it. And he's also going to be working on a deck of cards of magical items. Just the same exact concept here, but every card will be a different magical item with different uncommon rarity levels or whatever that you can hand out to your party whenever they find a magical item vendor or as treasure, whatever you want to do. So there's lots of really cool stuff coming out of Crosshead Studios, just one of the D&D makers that I'm really interested in right now, and I figured I'd show you guys. I'm going to be doing this whole series of D&D product unboxing in the future. I already did the Stranger Things starter set, so if this is something that you'd be interested in, check them out. And if you're watching this on the YouTube channel, thank you very much. Come over to the live stream. We stream 4 days a week over on Twitch, and we'll see you there. Thanks.